Have you ever entered a place of business where gloom and doom seem to be the norm? It may be exhausting, demoralizing, and ultimately detrimental to the company's success. On the other hand, productivity, creativity, and general job happiness can all benefit from a work environment that radiates enthusiasm, optimism, and encouragement. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Synergy Overdrive channel. Today, we'll go through the many advantages of building a great workplace culture in this video, as well as how you can get started doing so right away. Therefore, this video is for anyone who wishes to create a more uplifting and gratifying work atmosphere, whether they are a manager or an employee. Prepare to be motivated and educated about the influence of optimism in the workplace. Why is positivity important in the workplace? A positive attitude is something that can be learned, and it can transform your workdays from boring tasks to more enjoyable ones. It can carry you through difficult times at the office. Think about it. Even if your workload is demanding, a positive attitude would be helpful in your job. It would also be easier to resolve a conflict because most people are easily influenced by people with pleasant personalities. Imagine how you'd feel if you achieved what you set out to do, and with a smile on your face too. The most successful people in business are those who maintain a positive attitude. They're usually happy, optimistic, and friendly. Successful people see challenges as opportunities to learn, improve, and grow. In the workplace, a positive employee is good at building relationships with colleagues and customers. They contribute positively to the overall performance of the team and to employee engagement. Their knowledge, experience, and positive thinking help them excel in their positions. They're willing to take on new tasks and face challenges where they might make mistakes. A positive attitude can be fostered by building a supportive and positive work environment that encourages collaboration among employees. You can also cultivate a positive environment by creating a pleasant work atmosphere that everyone can enjoy, your employees and your customers alike. A positive attitude is a great way to improve your work environment and be more productive. If you're feeling down, at least make an effort to be cheerful. Many studies show that people who are cheerful at work are more productive than those who are not. When it comes to how you think, how you feel, and how you behave at work, make an effort to feel great. Given how simple it is to arrive at work looking unhappy and with messy hair, this is the first thing you should think about. You must work out and maintain a beautiful appearance if you want to feel well, which is a prerequisite for productivity. Work hard, but play hard too. This is about having fun in the office, not just playing games all day, although that's great too. Just remember that the most important thing is to get your work done efficiently and effectively, which shouldn't come at the expense of time spent with your friends or colleagues. It's normal to experience stress at work. Modern workplaces frequently have hectic schedules, pressing deadlines, and taxing workloads. Consequently, it is typical to feel stressed at work. Stress can inspire us to work harder because it is a physiological reaction to risks or difficulties that we believe to be there. Chronic or persistent stress, however, can have a negative impact on our productivity and job satisfaction, as well as our mental and physical health. Anyone who works in the workforce needs to be able to recognize and manage stress, and employers are responsible for fostering an environment that is conducive to employees' well-being. Ultimately, accepting stress as a natural aspect of work can assist people and organizations in taking proactive measures to lessen its harmful effects. Research has shown that people with an optimistic attitude have more success in the workplace than those who are negative and pessimistic. A positive team atmosphere, even if it's behind closed doors, is important for all employees. The more productive and satisfied they are, the more they contribute to the company's success. How to work positively in a negative environment? It can be difficult and detrimental to your mental well-being and general productivity to work in a bad atmosphere. While it's not always possible to influence the environment in which you operate, you can influence your attitude and method. You need to have a positive attitude, keep a solution-focused mindset, and surround yourself with positive individuals if you want to operate positively in a bad setting. Even though negative situations are inevitable in some workplaces, it's possible to get others to approach work in a more positive and optimistic way. To do this, you need to be aware of how you present yourself and adjust your style to be more optimistic. When dealing with difficult people, pay attention to what they say and try to find something positive in it. To keep a healthy work-life balance, you can also prioritize self-care and take efforts to control your stress. Even in the presence of adversity, you can do this and continue to be concentrated and productive. Here are some tips on how to stay positive. First, be positive yourself. Try to see the good parts of your job and your colleagues instead of focusing only on the negative aspects. Sometimes it's best to just keep your head down and work hard so you don't get labeled as a complainer or someone who brings negativity to the office. Second, stay away from gossip. Gossip is by definition negative and unproductive. And if you're talking to people who aren't at work, or at least don't appear to be, you're probably not spreading productive gossip anyway. If you have something constructive to say, it's best to keep it brief and keep it to yourself. There's no reason to share your story with others unless they ask you directly. Third, avoid mixing professional and personal life. If you have a problem in your personal life, it is best not to share it with your colleagues or your boss unless you know them well enough and are absolutely certain that it will be a good thing for your. Fourth, take care of your mental health. Too much negative thinking can affect your mental health and interfere with your work. To keep a positive mindset, it's important to sleep well and have a balanced diet. If you are constantly having negative thoughts about your workplace or feel that your personal life is interfering with your workplace may have a department that deals with employee morale, or maybe consider consulting an applied psychology professional. Fifth, manage your expectations at work. It's easy to worry about all the things that could go wrong, but you'll be much more productive if you set realistic goals and stick to them. Don't expect everything to be 100% perfect. If something can't be perfect, make it workable by focusing on the positive outcomes instead of getting bogged down in the negative emotion. Sixth, draw boundaries. If someone around you is having a negative attitude, don't take it personally. A positive work environment doesn't mean that everyone always has a positive mindset. Don't let negativity or toxic positivity get to you. If someone is negative about their job satisfaction or the lack of positive workplace culture, avoid adopting a negative attitude as well, and try to focus on your positive energy. Negative emotion won't take you anywhere. Seventh, be happy about it. Your job satisfaction may not always feel so good, and you may be experiencing stress all the time, but there is probably at least one good thing every day. And with a positive attitude, you will recognize it. Look for those positive things and appreciate them. Eighth, take responsibility for positivity. Positive interaction with your team is important, but remember that you aren't always responsible for the bad or good attitude around you. But you are responsible for your own positive work culture and professional development. If you understand that, then you're probably likely to have some positive outcomes. Ninth, practice gratitude. It may sound silly, but try writing down the 3 things you're grateful for in a journal or on a piece of paper each day. This can be something as simple as a positive thought. It's good training for your positive mindset. 10th, positive response. When someone complains about something to you, try using phrases like, "This could be an interesting story. It sounds like you have a busy day ahead," or, "I hope this works out for you." The key is to use body language that conveys a feeling of positive thinking. Lean forward, speak softly, and generally put yourself in a good mood. Make sure your coworkers know you're ready to help them when they need it, rather than giving them the cold shoulder because their world just fell apart. You don't want them to think badly of you, so make sure that you're mindful of those around you. Lastly, surround yourself with positive coworkers. Workplace bullies are often the leaders of the group who benefit the most from spreading negativity. They're good at it too. They thrive on a negative emotion, so they can often be found in the middle of an argument or trying to start one. So how do you recognize the positive person in the workplace? Positive people are spurred on by challenges and are motivated to do their best. They strive to understand the needs of their coworkers and make suggestions to them on how they can improve. They recognize that everyone has something to offer, even if it's just a little information or an idea to improve processes. They don't get frustrated when they make mistakes because they know that mistakes are part of learning. They know that work is about helping others and being dedicated to the tasks at hand, not just checking off boxes on a report card or meeting a quota. They're more likely to share information, make suggestions, and offer help. They're also more likely to be seen as leaders, so if you have the opportunity to encourage them, you should do so. In summary, cultivating a happy and effective work environment depends on optimism in the workplace. We can raise spirits, enhance employee interest, develop a sense of neighborhood and cooperation, and more by encouraging positivity. So let's all make a commitment to fostering optimism at work and enjoy the positive effects. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and want to see more information on professional and personal development.